Facts, figures, and projections are tangible. Intangible but critically important are the bonds which bind a nation together. Given recent tensions over what some describe as overt ethnic bias in public service appointments and long-delayed responses to certain corruption matters, panelists say demonstrative action toward unity is worth more than a million words.
We cannot at all not have a fair sense of urgency. The fair sense of urgency would mean that we discuss even the most painful of things. We must discuss our failure. This failure is too bad. We can't, you see, the diplomacy around failure must end. So we discuss our failure and why we must stop failing. Then we say, is it better to be small units with borders or to be a large population that works? Data tells us that it is better to be a large population that works.
Improve financial inclusion is also
detailing plans to resell shares of power distribution companies. One panelist asserts that the Economic Growth and Recovery Plan was one based on wide consultation.
The ERGP itself was built together with the private sector. And every quarter we have a meeting and discuss one aspect of business or the other. What is the purpose of that? Trying to find out what are the challenges, how do we remove them? And we're not sitting back and assuming we know the challenges. So we engage the private sector. What problems do you have? How do you think we should address it? And then we come to a consensus and we'll move forward.
Private sector players opine that economic inclusion is important not just for the excluded, but more so for those who are economic participants.
Because if we make the case that we are doing this as a charity, that we are doing it because we care about those who are excluded and we want to help them, then the motivation to really do this would be weak. That's the reality. Charity has never created economic growth anywhere in the world.
While statistics indicate economic growth, panelists agree that sustainable growth will require a united nation in which all Nigerians participate and are respected equally. Ajuri Engelali, Channels Television News.